Can you grow and fruit mangoes here in northern central California? Well, I do. I grow a Manila mango that I purchased from Lowe's about 10 years ago. We're going to take a look at that tree and we're going to look at the fruit that's growing on it. But first, if you like this channel, if you like growing exotic tropical fruit trees in marginal climates, click the like and subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Comments and questions, leave them in the comment section below. I do my best to get back to everybody's comments and their questions. So let's take a look at this tree real quick and we'll discuss it. So, as I mentioned, actually, I think I got this as a mango tree as a gift about 7 or 8 years ago, and it's a Manila mango. Now, as you can see, the fruit are still small. They'll be ripening in a couple months, but they're pretty much gonna hold at this point. But Manila mango is not my favorite mango, but I swear this is by far the most toughest mango that you can grow here in Zone 9B. And I'm in the San Joaquin Valley. But take a look at all the darn fruit this thing has growing on it. I mean, it's just loaded with fruit, and none of them are falling off. But yeah, it's so the tree. What it is I think it's Laverne Nursery. They what they do is they use seedling Manila mangoes to graft their premium varieties of mango on it. Not that Manila is not premium, it's just not the greatest. And I will eventually be grafting onto this a couple different varieties because that's just the way I am with my fruit trees. I like to grow the best varieties that I possibly can. This Manila mango, by the way, and as you can see, the trunk is not very thick. This Manila mango was in the neighborhood of, well, no, it's still up there. It was about 20 feet tall, but it was very lanky because it's planted in between mine and the next door neighbor's house. And yeah, it's just shaded. The lower, I would say 5 feet are shaded all year round. And then in the wintertime, the sun is so low in the sky that it really is shaded most of the day. It'll probably get like 2 or 3 hours of direct sun in the winter time, but for the most part it's shaded, and then in the summer, in the morning, like it is right now, it's pretty much in the full sun most of the day. But as I was mentioning today, it's morning time, and it's during that stinking heat wave, summer heat wave, and our temperatures are supposed to be 113 today. How does this mango tree handle the heat? Well, to be honest with you, it does very well. Mangoes, I think you can grow those in the desert. I think they'll take 120, just my opinion, but no, this tree has taken 112. But look at it, I topped it a couple months ago, and as you can see, it's bushing out really good. And that's one of the things. Mangoes tend to be, especially seedlings, tend to be lanky. This one is not so lanky. It's, excuse me, it is lanky, but once you top it, then it bushes out. Another thing about Manila, I noticed that whenever I was trying to grow other types of mango, they would get a black mold or something on it. And it was just, I think they call it anthracnose. Horribly, man. It would attack the leaves, the flowers. It attacked the whole tree, but for some reason, Manila mango does not get that, even in our chilly winter climates. So, one of the things that you have to be very careful about when it comes to all mangoes is if you're in California Zone 9B or even Zone 10A, you're going to want to plant these mangoes in the most protected location. And as I mentioned, our houses are only like 8 or 10 feet apart, and I planted it on one side of our houses, and it provides just enough protection from the winter cold. Mangoes will get damaged below 32 degrees if you don't protect them. I don't put any kind of overhead protection of any sort on any of my trees. But mangoes may be one of those that you'll want to do when you first plant one. You may want to cover it for the first couple of years. Once it gets thicker, once you get the growth like this on it, then it tends to, any frost damage tends to be on the top part of the tree, and then the lower part tends to survive a lot better. So especially the temperature, the magic number for mangoes is about 30 degrees. After that, you're going to start getting branch damage and so on and so forth. But again, everybody has just about everybody, unless you live out in a farm or something, everybody has a spot in their garden where, you know, they can plant it up against their house, or maybe tucked in a corner some way, an entryway of their front yard, somewhere to give it some protection. You got to protect them if you get freezing temperatures. And you can do it passively by planting it in location. Another spot would be right up against your house, underneath the rain gutter, so that you've got some overhead protection. Now, a lot of people are asking me, Jeff, isn't it dangerous to plant a mango tree next to your house? Won't it get big? Well, in the tropics it does. They get really big and they could cause damage to your house foundation. For me, the tree is not big enough. They just don't get to that massive oak size here. So if you feel that it's a good spot, plant it close to your house. You get some of the protection from your house. Plant it as close as you can to the underneath the overhang, so that you get some protection there. And as far as watering, I water it a couple times a week, just like any other tree. Fertilizer, very low fertilizer. I use Hollytone Evergreen fertilizer, which seems to work very good for it, and it doesn't burn it or anything like that. But you do not have to fertilize mangoes that often. So that's pretty much all I had to say now. I wanted to give you guys an update on how my Manila Mango is doing. It's just doing great. As you can see, so is my beautiful, right next to it is my beautiful longan, and it is just loaded with fruit, as you can see. So that's it. My name is Jeff. If you like this channel, click the like and subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Comments and questions, leave them in the comment section below. I do my best to get back to everybody's comments and questions. If you're interested in my vlog channel, I have some tropical growing on there, avocados and so on and so forth, but I also do vacation videos. I'm going to start doing reviews of hotels and stuff like that. So check out the Modesto Jeff channel. You have a wonderful day.